On Mondays?
Monday's my day.
Okay, we're here at the Market Restaurant on Lobster Cove, and who am I speaking with?
My name's Amelia O'Reilly.
Nico Monday.
What's your name?
Nico Monday. I told you Monday is my day.
Holy mackerel, I didn't even realize. Okay, that's fantastic. And you guys have been open for all of 36 hours.
Just about, yeah.
And I feel like I'm late to the party because there's been so much press already that I don't know how we're going to pull out anything and not be redundant, but we're going to give it hell. Can you give me some of your backgrounds in the restaurant business?
Sure. We've been working at Chez Panisse in Berkeley, California for the last, I've been there for 5 years, and Nico's been there for about 6. And Chez Panisse is sort of a well-known restaurant because the woman who owns Chez Panisse sort of started the whole California cuisine and movement about organic food and just cooking and knowing where your food comes from.
Mm-hmm. That's really taken off in the past, what's it been, 5 or 6 years or something?
Yeah.
With like,
At least, yeah. Well, Chez Panisse has been open for 40 years, I think, this summer. And it was definitely a new idea then when it started, and I think it's just like grown in momentum and really spread out throughout the country since then. But you know, part of what's great about Chez Panisse is that it's like a training facility almost. You know, it's an institution. They teach us.
Are you setting this up so you can say they pump out great chefs? Which you got?
That's more or less where we're at.
All right, there you go.
I hope
Okay.
that's okay.
There you go.
No, but they do. I mean, a lot of people come from Chez Panisse and then go on to open restaurants, and I'd say, you know, a lot of Bay Area restaurants are certainly influenced by Chez Panisse, but also a lot nationwide, and I like the idea that we're bringing it pretty far away and to a place that not you know, not that like this is a new idea here or anything, but just it has a little bit more bravado. You know, you can really excite people with like a new idea here, and there's a lot of beautiful produce here in the summertime, and we're looking forward to really pulling from all the places around here that we can find, and being right here on the ocean and having the beautiful seafood that we have access to out here is just a real treat. So.
Are you guys from here originally?
I'm from Lobster originally.
And where are you from?
I'm from Berkeley, California.
Oh, okay. And you guys met out there?
Yes, we met
at Chez Panisse.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So why is that the reason you came back here? Because you wanted to be closer to home, or was there a draw? Was Gloucester and this particular location becoming available? What was it that you decided for you guys to open up here?
Well, I think I've always thought about this place as just having so many possibilities, this particular restaurant. And I worked here as a waitress when I was 17, I think. But it has so much potential, and it's such a beautiful, charming spot. And so I think always in the back of my head, I always thought about what the possibilities were with this place. And I think we were sort of talking about moving on and doing something a little different, and definitely, you know, being our own bosses, being able to write our own menus, and that sort of thing was really appealing.
Now, you talk about writing your own menus.
Yes.
And I was just looking at I think this is the dinner menu. The dinner menu has a bunch of things that I'm already like dying to try.
Yes.
But as the server told me just now, you're going to change this menu every night.
Yes.
Yep.
That's pretty ambitious. I'm going to give people a sample right now of some of the dishes that were on, I guess, last night's menu. Tuna carpaccio with citrus vinaigrette and fried shallots. Fava and white bean salad with a, what is it, farm egg and fried sage. Lobster stew with saffron and tomato with roasted scallions and lime chili butter. Your writing is almost as good as mine. Hold on, I'll put this right in here. Yeah, this is like, all right. So no one thinks that I'm dyslexic. This is the reading right here. Okay. Very good, very good. So the hours right now, you guys are open for breakfast and dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, we're open from 7 until 10:30, 7:30 to 10:30 in the morning for breakfast, and 5:30 to 9 right now for dinner, and we're closed on Wednesdays, but we're open 6 days a week for everything else.
And this Thursday night, let's talk about this special event and that you guys coming up. Whose idea was this? And explain the event too.
Sure. So the event is to benefit fishermen and their families who have been affected by the oil spill on the Gulf Coast. And a chef from Chez Panisse contacted us and said they were doing a similar benefit. Someone's organizing it that's actually a shrimp guy.
He's a fisherman.
He's a
Shrimp Jimmy.
Shrimp Jimmy, we like to call him.
There you go.
And he's organized this sort of benefit, or a series of benefit dinners all around the country. That's going to, proceeds will all go to fishermen and their families who can no longer fish, or just, people aren't wanting to buy Gulf seafood because they're afraid it's contaminated, and so of course they're devastated by that, and so we want to sort of help them out and support them.
So this is going to bring awareness, and you're going to have is it going to be a tasting menu? How is it going to be set up?
It will be a 3-course menu.
So yeah, just kind of our normal setup, just a salad, an entree, and a dessert. But there'll be no options. There'll be a fixed menu, and it'll feature the seafood of the Gulf Coast. So we'll be buying the fish directly from the fishermen that are still able to get out there. I think it's kind of in the Texas Gulf there. Anything west of the oil spill seems to be still uncontaminated and good fishing, and then everything east is not so great right now. So we're gonna get the fish directly from them and come up here and make a beautiful menu with it, and then send back whatever we can to help those guys out.
Fantastic.
And it will be a Southern-inspired menu to sort of pay homage to those people down there.
This is very, very, very exciting.
Yeah.
So what are some of the types, like your inspirations for food? What were some of your, what would you say your styles of cooking would be, if you could sum it up?
Ooh.
I mean, is it fresh? Is it all about fresh and using organics, or what?
Yeah.
If you could, I mean, maybe you don't want to pigeonhole yourself into one particular style.
I think seasonality is the biggest thing, like local, seasonal, and organic. But getting to know where your food comes from and having it come from someplace close to you. Thus, it's what you're supposed to be eating, sort of thing. But yeah, seasonal. Like you shouldn't be eating tomato salad in January because your tomatoes in Boston are coming from many thousands of miles away. So and there's just so much great stuff in every little pocket of every season that it's fun because you're always eating something new, and you don't get the tomato salad every day. You don't get this every day, and it just makes it fun to cook and makes it fun to eat. And yeah, I just think it's the best way to eat.
And I think having a small menu that changes every night is sort of designed around that idea of seasonality, where, depending on what comes in and looks beautiful and what the fish people have and what's especially delicious that day, we can write our menu around that rather than have to write the menu and then find the things to fill in,
Fantastic.
So on a daily basis, we can sort of practice that seasonality idea.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I finally got in here.
Yes,
we're gonna take some pictures around here, and
yeah, you gotta catch the view. That's the most valuable asset we have here.
Well, don't say that. Very nice. I think the food might be right up there from what I hear too. So thanks again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Now can we